As we move ahead, we turn to a topic that defines the future of every industry. Speaking on the theme, Future of Work and Digital Transformation, we welcome Jison Sunny from SCS HSS Tiruvalla onto the stage.
Greetings to all. Myself, Jison Sunny from Syrian Christian Seminary Higher Secondary School, aka SCS Tiruvalla from the Educational District, Pathantheta. And today I'm here to talk about an interesting topic, the future work and digital transformation. 10 or 20 years ago, the technologies that we use has changed a lot, especially in the past 10 years. Let's say if in 2016, only few people used touch phone, and in 2006, only few people used mobile phones or any type of the devices. So the time durations from 2006 to 2016, the change in technology or the evolution in technology was very rare or very small. But from 2016 to 2026, it has a drastic change in the graph. So here we are on a new era of work, a new era of careers. We hear the works, most of physical works has changed a lot because of mechanics. Most of platforms, people uses digital platforms like YouTube, Instagram, and nowadays TikTok is banned in India, but in other countries it is also used as an career path and towards more intelligent ecosystems. The ecosystems, everything is nowadays used by artificial intelligence. So this evolution demands some new skills, the adaptive mindset. We already listened about a seminar on adaptability, an adaptive mindset, and a proactive approach to continuous learning. Because whenever we learn or get a chance to think about something new, most of us never think about what can I learn from this. Us humans, after a certain age, stop learning. We think, most of the men in their early 30s, and yeah, we can also say women in their early 30s, stops learning. They think that their life is at over. They have to do this, they have to take care of the kids and the coming generation. For them, learning is stopped. But actually, learning never stops. So here, I'm here to talk about some things, and one of them is disruptive technologies driving changes. Disruptive technologies is a term used for alter technologies and alter career paths. As we all know, the past 6 years, the working of AI has changed a lot in our day-to-day life. We mostly nowadays, everyone uses AI, artificial intelligence, AI robotics, and there are also AI self-driving car from the company Tesla of Elon Musk. And we have automation robotics. Many hospitals nowadays use robotic surgeries for more precise surgery, and the Internet of Things, IoT. It means we can search or research about anything, anytime, anywhere. There is no lag, no delay. We can do it anywhere without any restrictions. That's the Internet of Things. Everything is nowadays online. Now this is the 5G and edge computing. The 5G means the 5 gigabytes or anything or faster than normal days. First of all, or we can say now in the coming generations can download videos or at a higher resolution that we used to be, at more higher speed. And edge of computing, like you say, nowadays, and yesterday I heard in news that India has developed a more sufficient quantum computing system called Kaveri. And the coming generations, the evolution of its Ganga. The most of the quantum computing is actually the common reverse names, Indus, Kaveri, Ganga, and so on. And it's an edge of computing and a level of quantum computing. Only one or two, I think quantum computers are very rare even these days, and mostly in this world, 4 or 5 in each countries, and we have our own quantum computer named Kaveri. It's a new version. So it's actually a quite evolution. And the second is AR or VR and metaverse. The virtual realities. Many gaming companies are creating virtual reality video games to increase their productivity and also to get an amazing user experiences. Because Usually when we use controllers in a screen, we know it's just a two-dimensional things. But using VR, it's became a three-dimensional, and we will get an ability to experience that it is really happening to ourselves. And it is a very increasing career, but very high demanding career path. And like I already say, one of them is quantum computing, a way to calculate faster. Not using binary languages like 0 or 1, using lasers to do our works even more precise inside a computer, as I mean. And after that, there are some skills we require to live in this world. As we say, the AI, I show you, the AI, automation, robotics, they all now take over into this world for us humans to survive and not letting ourselves be servants to this AI or robots. We have to know about few things and learn about few things. The two types of skills I want everyone to learn. Actually, one skill to know and one set of skills to understand and learn. The first skill is the technical skills, the category technical skills: AI, machine learning literacy, data analysis, cyber security proficiency, cloud computing expertise, blockchain, and Web3 development. As we all know, we already heard about blockchain and Web3 already, so I think there's no need to explain that word. And we also know about cybersecurity. These technical skills are only us to know about it. I don't say that we all should learn about this. I am saying we should know about these things, what they do, why they are doing this, and why we have to know about them, because as we know, the cyber threats nowadays are increasing. Every cybersecurity or threat, we can say them as black hat hackers, are evolving in a new way that we can prevent ourselves to get hacked or robbed in classical English terms. So we have to know about these terms, especially the blockchain and Web3 development, because nowadays most of the banking is going on this blockchain and including cryptocurrencies. The next set of skills I want everyone, I hardly recommend everyone to learn these skills or learn these skills, the human skills. These skills cannot be learned by AI or any other robotics. The ability to think creative, critical, emotional intelligence, or EQ. The emotional quotients, also known as emotional quotients, and the ability to adapt and resilience. These abilities are way ahead of our time. These were started from the beginning of human being until now. From the age of when the time of Stone Age, people were able to adapt, resilience, and from that they had a creative thinking. They created wheels to move along with things. They created weapons to survive. They learned and they think creatively, critically to survive at different conditions. Because of the creative thinking, they were able to adapt. So these skills was here before all of us, and it should be here even after all of us. Because without them, humans are just robotics. They don't have feelings. And as we know, AI and automation is reshaping every career paths. We should learn to use them in our day-to-day lives, not being, we can say, completely dependent on that. We should learn how to use them as a tool, but not as, let it to be our master. Or we will just become servants to something that we all created. So we should use AI for our trainer or as a prompt engineers. We should use as automation supervisors, cybersecurity specialists, data ethics, and blockchain Web3. We should use them. I'm just saying this word repeatedly because it is important. We should learn to use AI only as a tool, not as a master, because nowadays I see everyone depending on AI for their day-to-day life. Okay, it's okay to use technology, but fully depending on this, completely depending on it, and not letting yourself to think is a bad thing. It's a negative point. And the next point I'm saying is agile career, because using these techniques, learning these skills help us to have an agile, a flexible career. Or we can make our career, unreplaceable. Even how many AI comes, we cannot be replaced if we know how to use these skills perfectly. because our careers become a non-linear and evolving. Because and there's one more thing, all of these careers means becoming an AI engineer or a robotic engineer or learning about cybersecurity, these are all non-linear because they doesn't go in a straight line like a graph. They have an agile, they're flexible, they can be changed, they can be increased or decreased at the same time, but with that they're always evolving. And it's a lifelong learning is also included because as we all know these techniques are evolving at the same time. The threats are increasing and with that the securities are also be more difficult to hack in. So hackers, what they do, they try to new way to break the system. So they are also evolving. So there's also good evolving and a bad evolving. So to live on this world with this both, we have to learn continuously. And we need a growth mindset that like after I'm 30, I don't think say, okay, my life is at end. I've done my degrees, I've done my education, I have a good salary, it's okay. Now I don't need to learn. That's a bad mindset. Because if you don't have a growth, if you don't have a mindset that let you grow, you'll be like a tree without roots. Or a deep roots, I mean. A tree without deep roots. And when a slight wind came, you will fall off. You need a growth mindset because it is your roots. It makes your roots deeper and let you stand still in any unconditional struggles you will face. And a multi-domain skills tactics. You need more than one skills to live in this world. You need critical thinking. You need creative thinking. You need the ability to speak to anyone confidently. You need ability of emotional intelligence as well, and more skills. You need ability to write, you need ability to read. And most of it nowadays, most of kids don't know how to write or how to speak clearly. They need to know at least, I don't say they have to speak it fluently, I'm saying at least they know how to read it. That's a multi-domain skill set we needed. And adaptive work models. Nowadays, most of the career jobs are remote works. We can work from home. It's just a hybrid work. There's a more combination of more than two works and gig economics. Most of economics as an evolving and going all. And nowadays, everything, the cyber threats, zero trust security. And then there's a quote, a hacker once told to me that nothing is safe. Every day security is not safe. One or another day, it will go crack. So every day, so has anyone who want to be a cyber expert, remember, learn continuously and always improve your models. And nowadays, data ethics and responsible AI, these are some laws. That means every job has its own laws and its ethics. Never do something unethical or it's all your fault. Your career, your life is all on your hands. And embrace your future continuously and transform. That's the whole thing. Thank you. Any questions?
Jison, good work. Future of work and digital transformation. Your paper highlights that disruptive technologies like AI, automation, Internet of Things, and quantum computing are fundamentally altering how industries function and how individuals work. How can we ensure students develop both technological literacy and adaptability required for this rapidly evolving digital ecosystem, or using it as a tool?
Ma'am, first of all that, we have to change our education system. Because as I observed from years, our education system is too old. We are always letting ourselves to follow the books. It's so bookish. It's so old. So if we let a little change in our education system, we let kids to learn how to use AI in their day-to-day life. They're just self-learning AI and it will make them dependent on this. So instead of letting them learn AI, we should let them learn how to use AI in their day-to-day life tasks, and instead of giving AI, to let them a chance that you have to create a presentation. Like all of this presentation is my idea, but I created them all because with AI because I suck at creating slides. But the idea was mine. But I let AI to give a presentation. Like that, we should give kids a chance, give them an idea, give them a topic. Just think anything you like. Use the AI and make something. But this is a catch. The idea and everything should be yours. The presentation is AI, but the idea should be yours. That time, we are giving them two things at the same time. We are giving them the ability to think clearly, creatively, and at the same time, giving them a chance or giving them the chance to use AI effectively without losing their human skills.
And the paper stresses that cybersecurity, ethical data practices, and responsible AI are essential to maintaining trust in an increasingly digital world. How can we cultivate cyber awareness and ethical digital behavior among students and professionals?
Ma'am, nowadays most of schools or most of social networks says about the ethical uses of AI technologies. But most people don't allow, mostly teenagers don't listen to that because for them it's the age issue to do the things the other people say don't do it. So even though how much we struggles them to don't do unethical things, they still do it. So for the one solution is we have to teach them, not we have to command them to don't use this, don't use that, don't use that. We have to tell them what is the faults of this. What will happen if you use this thing unethically? What is the struggles you have to see? Not we have to tell them the theory, we have to show them the practical. So for that, I always, for my point of view, we need an expert in that field, an ethical hacker, and with the help of him or her, we will show them what will be the side effects of using these things unethically. What will be the actions taken from the law? What will be side effect that faced by the society? We have to show them the practical thing, not the theory, because most people, when they hear theory, they get annoyed. They get annoyed and they won't listen to any of us. But if we give them a practical solution, practically we show them this will happen if you do something unethical, they will never do that again, ma'am. Sometimes practical is more stronger than theory, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.